Alright, I think I figured out how to use these two apps. I changed them to market. So, I was working on something and I figured I'd show you what I'm doing. So, you can
1,000 feet, make a U-turn.
Duplicate what I'm doing if what I'm doing is worth doing. ENIAY. DCUE. Now, before I would go in and look at all of these, but right now I just don't have time. So I'll just do the top one. Or, whichever one looks like it's got the best yield. So these are paying about 1%. So this is Weeple. NWE. And this is my dividend tracker. 5%. So what I'm doing is I go into my wish list and I click on top 500 dividend yields, and it's not exactly accurate, but it's a good something to get me looking, right? So it's a good point in the right direction. Then what I do is I go over here and look at company. This is Weeple, by the way. And it says 0.0497. I'm not sure exactly what that means, because when I look at the dividend tracker, it's saying 5%. So 0.04 is probably the 5%, 0.04, so it'd be 4.97%, where over here NWE it's saying 5%. They're never accurate to each other, if you will, but they could be pretty close. So 5% versus maybe that means 4%. I'm still learning how to read their apps, but I did figure out how to buy. I'm not going to buy this one, but basically right here where it says limit, I changed that to market. Buy a security at the market price.
GPS signal
Buy
lost.
financial shares. Start with as little as $5. So you have to buy a minimum of $5 worth. But anyway, so I was trying to buy it at the market price for the market price that it was at the moment, you know, basically. But if it changed by a penny, it wouldn't buy it. It would wait for it to come back to that price. And that was messing me up. But I think market is the right one. So then you just, but you can only buy shares. You can't buy dollar amounts. I mean, you might be able to by going 1.5. No, you can't even do that. So, yeah. Oh, the market value of this one is $51.30. So, yeah. But anyways, I'm not buying this one. I just thought I'd show you how to change it if you don't already know. So what I did do is I bought so while I'm in here, then I click on peer competition, and that's where I'm at right now. I did the peer competition for another company. So I'm just going through this list. AGR, looking for good dividend paying companies. This one pays about 5%.
In 1,000 feet, make a U-turn.
But I'm not buying 5% yield stocks yet. I'm just organizing them. Right now, I got credit card debt, so I'm buying stocks that pay a higher yield than what my credit card's paying. And then after that, after I get that paid down, my next highest interest rate that I pay on is my pickup truck, I think, yes, which is about 7%. So at that point, I'm going to start buying stocks that are 7% or better. Now, I have bought some stocks in the past that were less than 20%. I'm not going to just get rid of them. However, if the cash value goes up, I might cash some of those out and move them over into the higher yielding stocks. That being said, OP is said to be on the dividend list, or was on the high yield dividend list, but they haven't paid a dividend in a year. So I'm slowly cashing that one out and moving, when the cash value's up, and moving it over to something else that pays a dividend. And then if they do start paying a dividend, then I'll start putting some more money in again. And ZIM, same goes for ZIM. Supposedly ZIM's supposed to pay out this month, and something else is supposed to happen in August, so we'll see. So alright, I got that updated, so let's go back. It's boring, but this is what I'm doing. BEP. %. So this basically keeps track of KEN. I just bought some KEN. It's 25% yield. So this one, BEP, is only 5%. So put it in the 5% category. Once I get my pickup truck paid off and I only have my land mortgage left, that's only like 4%. So then I'll be investing in anything that pays more than 4% while I work on paying off my mortgage. And once my mortgage is paid off, Then I'll invest in everything. But I'll use my high yield dividend stocks to help me fund my low yield dividend stocks. So, yeah. And basically, if it pays 25%, I throw in $25. Although with this app, I can only buy it by the share. So I'll buy as many shares that it takes to get me as close to that percentage as possible. So if it's only $1 a share, but it pays 25%, I'll buy 25 shares. EXCU. OGE. AVRG.
GPS signal lost.
Yeah, I'm sitting here waiting for my load. I've been sitting here all day waiting for my load. I'm not happy with my trucking company. So earlier I've been putting in applications for another job. I can't wait till my dividends pay me enough to quit my freaking job. I hate my job. I mean, I don't hate my job per se. I hate most of these trucking companies. They suck. Yes. The only reason why I'm at the one that I'm at right now is because they're somewhat flexible. I can work as many days a month as I want. So I was like, well, this will be great. You know, I could work my side hustle, which is tree trimming and furniture moving. Plus work on a farm, plus drive truck, you know, just drive truck part-time. But this company's a nightmare. So I tried looking for another company that allows me to do this, slip seat, and just run, you know, once a month if I wanted to. But I can't find anybody who does, so that's why I'm still here. CPL. PNW. I know it's not quite 5%, but it's pretty close. I'm putting it at 5%. Because it fluctuates. It might go up, it might go down. ALE. A lot of these are about 5%. Which ain't bad. Then if the stock splits, then you're doing even better. That's the thing that's nice about the low yielding stocks, is if they split, then you're making a lot of money. So like right here, it costs less than a penny to buy this stock. It's probably not worth it. But anyways, HLGNW. HL. But according to this, it does not pay a dividend. I'll mark it as an unknown. Let's check this company out. Okay, basically it's the same company. And it doesn't look like they pay a dividend. They may in the future, but they don't right now. BEPC. About 5%. Let's go ahead and mark these people as an unknown as well. We'll come back and look at them later. I got a bunch of people on this list. POR. Very tedious. This is very time consuming. About 5%. Basically, yeah, I'm just looking for people who pay more than 20% at the moment. But in the future, I'm going to be looking for other people. And so I'm basically doing my future work right now. FTS. %. I'm going to go ahead and put them at other. It may be more than 4% in the future, but it's closer to 4%, so I'm just going to put them under other. FE. My other phone just went up. This is actually my burner phone. And I just use it on Wi-Fi. I think I already have these guys. ETR. 4%. I guess I didn't already have them. Let me check my other phone, see if my load just came through. Doesn't look like it. Trail cam should be sending a test message here soon. Or doing a test picture. ETR. PNM. Yeah, I got confirmation that my dad cashed out his ZIM. Oh wait. Okay, it hasn't sent a test picture yet. So I'm the last of the Mohicans as far as my family. Everybody waited till the ZIM went back up and they cashed out. Basically, they just broke even. They didn't really make any money. They wish they would have held out until ZIM went back up. But they didn't. And they just waited till it broke even and it cashed out. EXC. EIX. WEC. AEP. So yeah, the dividend's getting lower and lower and lower. Right now, these are the best. It says ARR is 15% yield, but maybe that's because the stock might be up. But it was like 20% last week. Oh, there's 101 companies in here. Oh, EIX, that's where we left off. WEC, that's the one I started out with, I think. AEP. ARP. Interesting. ARP pays a dividend. AEP. Yeah, that's the one I just did. Okay. Brazilian EBR. They only pay 1%. Let's see, EBR-B. That one pays 4%, almost 5. I'm gonna put that in the 5% bracket. So, yeah, some of these pay monthly. Some of them give bonuses. Like PBR, they give bonuses. Petro Brazil. And they pay monthly. So, you know, if you're looking for a monthly paycheck, then that's definitely the way to go. If you invest in everything, then you'll get paid basically almost every day. And that's basically what I've been doing. I get paid almost every day. So let's go to Cash App, for example. So I got a 3-cent dividend, 3-cent dividend, 2-cent dividend, 4-cent dividend, 3-cent dividend. I bought some Trump stock, $1. But it doesn't pay any dividends. I just bought it because. I try to have a minimum of $1 in everything, and then that way, if it pays a dividend in the future, it'll notify me when I get a dividend. Be like, oh hey, then I'll start investing more money in it. But so at the very least, I'll have $1 in everything. And then if I make money on it, if the stock splits, it goes up, great, I make some money. If it don't, well, I only lost $1. $0.06, 3 cents, a penny, 2 cents, 1 cent, 3 cent. 13, 8.30. Oh, Ford Motor Company. Let's go take a look at that. Okay, they're paying 5%. I must have a couple bucks in there. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 3. And I bought some more stocks. That was a 2% stock, 3% stock, 1% stock, 1%, 1%, 3%, 2%, 1, 1, 3, 1. Oh, and or they didn't pay any dividends at all. Dow was a 5% dividend. Baker Hughes 2%. give or take. 114221. So the ones either paid 1% or they didn't pay anything, or they paid less than 1% dividend. $21 in ARR that I bought because I recently made some money on it. See, here's PBR. They basically paid me four times in a row. So this is just for stocks that I own, and then bonuses, whatever bonuses that they spit out. Not a whole lot, but hey, you know, I made almost $1 there. And I don't have a lot invested there anymore. See, on ARR I made $2.28. I got more money in there than I do a lot of these stocks. So now I just added another $21. So, and they're paying 20%. So 20% of $20, and that's monthly. So 228 times 12, that's $27 a year. So I put in $21 times 0.2. I'll make $4 per year divided by, times 0.75, $3.15 divided by 12. It's an extra 26 cents a month that I'm gonna make. So I made $1.28. So plus 128. Oh. So I'm sorry, that was 228. But anyways, so basically next month I'll make $2.50. Not a lot of money, but you know, it all adds up. And I'll just keep adding to it. Every month, every week, every month, whatever. Right now I'm just trying to pay down my credit card debt, so yeah. I'm putting as much of my, I'm putting 10% of my paycheck into dividends, and I'm putting 10, 20, 30, 40, 50% towards my debt. And the other 10% goes into my IRA. So, and then the rest basically just pays my bills. But I use the credit card sometimes to pay my bills. So sometimes, yeah. XEL. %, almost 4. ELP. 4%. Cause see, I can make 5% every month. Just having my money in Robinhood account. That's what my girlfriend's doing. She's just keeping her money in there and making 5%. Now you can invest in Robinhood stock. But it doesn't pay a dividend. See, I invested some money. The stock is actually up right now. But they don't pay a dividend. So yeah, that stock's almost doubled. Or it's more than doubled. I guess it went up and I cashed some out and it went up some more. And then it went down some more. Oh yeah, it's way up. Oh yeah, it sold $18, sold $74 in February. And it's still going up. I don't know where I bought it at. Must bought some last year sometime. Oh, there it is. I bought $1 worth in 2022. $10 worth, $20 worth, $10 worth, $1 worth, $50 worth. That's what was going down. So I bought while it was down and going down. Let's see, I sold at $13 a share. I bought my initial purchase at $18 a share. So yeah, I'm pretty much breaking even on that one probably, but I made a little bit of money. If I wanted to cash out some of it and move it over to something that pays dividends, now would be the time. But I don't know, I'll sit on it. Let's see if it goes up to what it was. $56 a share. Okay, my average cost was $9 a share. Current share price is 21. So I guess I didn't do too bad. Details, here we go. So yeah, overall I made, I don't know, $15 off of it. And I still got another $6 I could easily cash out and make something like that. I don't know. So I made a little bit of money on it. Not too bad. Could be better. Could be worse. LNT. Almost 4%. So yeah, this is the exciting life of stocks. But really, the exciting part is when you get paid. So yeah, it's kind of boring, kind of tedious, but it's worth it in the end, I guess. You just gotta ride it out. That's the hard part, is riding it out. It's like when ZIM was down, even I was freaking out, thinking they were going to go bankrupt. I was going to lose all my money. Because I got like almost $2,000 in ZIM right now. Okay, I had to pause it. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, I got about 2,000 invested, but it's made me already almost $1,000 in just in cash value alone. You know, I could cash that out right now, and pay down my credit card. You know, which I'm thinking maybe I might do. I'm hoping it gets up to $23 before I cash out, but I don't know. But they're gonna pay a dividend, and I'm gonna keep my money. You know, keep my money in there. But it's tempting to take out that $10,000 or that $1,000, $941 profit I made. $939 profit I made. But anyway, yeah, it's going up. $23.23 is the peak. It's as high as it's been in a long time, and it could keep going up. If we have another pandemic, it's going to go back up. It went up during the last pandemic. See, I don't know. I might actually cash it out and pay down my credit cards a little bit. But I'm just waiting to see if they pay a dividend first. You know? It's not going to be 79%. Let's see. That's not accurate. But if it is, I'm cashing out. See, it says I already have ZIM in here. Well, if it's only paying 1%, it'll be down here at the bottom. There it is. Oh yeah, the 10th. So they're paying here in 5 days. Only 1%. But their earnings per share is upside down, so I kind of don't blame them. They're only going to pay 23 cents a share. But that's all they can afford to pay. Probably. But they were doing really good before. Oh, that's what they're gonna pay after June. So it looks like I'm gonna get $6.46 a share. And then the next payout is only gonna be 1%. So yeah, maybe I will go ahead and cash out for now and wait for the stock to go back down, and start reinvesting when the stock goes down. And then so $6.40 a share, and I have about 138 shares. 138 times 6.4 times 0.75. I'll get about $662. So I'll cash out now, $1,000 profit, plus I'll get my dividend of $662, and I'll have $1,500 to pay down my credit card. So not too bad, not too bad. The bad part is that my credit card is at $10,000 in the hole. But if I'm using this profit to pay down the credit card, then that's basically my goal. So now I'll be $9,000 in the hole instead of 10. And like I said, every pay period I just pay a little bit more on the credit cards and pay it down a little bit. It's been a little slow this last month because I've been saving up for fencing for the farm, which is costing me a few grand. But once I get the fencing done and I pay him to do the fencing, he's got it halfway done. He's just got to finish it. He's waiting for it to stop raining. Once it stops raining, we get the fence done, we get him paid, then we got the money now. But once I get done with this tree job, this next weekend, I'll have the money, and I'll have a little bit more money to put towards the credit card. And then I'll basically be $8,000 in debt instead of 10. So I'm gonna go ahead and cash out, get my dividend next week, get my tree job money this weekend, pay my credit cards down. I'll basically just be $8,000 in debt instead of $10,000. And I'll just keep investing in 20% dividend stocks until I get the credit cards paid down. And hopefully they go, some of my stocks do what ZIM is doing. Yeah. No. It looks like I'm not going to get the $6. I'm only going to get $23 dividend. It says here pending $23.83. So I'm only going to get the 1%. That bites. I'm disappointed. But, oh well. Like I said, they're upside down. Their earnings per share is in a negative. I don't really blame them. So, they can only do what they can afford to do. And I get it. So I'm going to take my profit. I'm not going to cash out everything. I'm just going to cash out my profit. And pay down the credit card. But I mean, shoot, I could cash out $3,000 right now and pay down the credit card. Then I'm only $7,000 in the hole. And then wait for the stock to go back down. I think that's what I'm going to do. Alright, party on. I think I'll leave $100 in there. I think I'll leave $9 in there. Okay. Maybe not. Let's go 50. Alright, let's go 25. Oh wait, what did I say? Why won't it let me?
GPS signal lost.
Alright, I guess I can do 3,000. So here we go. Oh yeah, I had to pay a fee. Couple dollars. View order. That's weird. So I paid 11 cents in fees. Oh well, I made $1,000 almost. So, not too bad. That's the money I should have made in dividends. But I'm still ahead. My average stock price that I have left, $172 worth. I bought at $16 a share. I'll buy more when it goes back down under $20. I gotta pay down my credit cards, so yep. So I'm gonna take that money. Transfer it to my bank. And pay my credit card. Alright, bye. Oops.